Hi everyone. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to make the research outreach portal for new beginnings. Sorry it's kind of late, but yeah. So just a quick refresher. We want to have a few checkboxes, a text input field, and a button. So to start off, every HTML file, you want this doc type HTML at the top. This just lets us know that we're working with HTML. And then everything that you're going to make, you're going to have these opening and closing tags. So right now we have a body opening tag and a body closing tag. And this everything that we're going to display will be inside this body. So for example, if we want to create a paragraph, we're going to use the P tag. So we're going to use this kind of bracket, put a P, and put this closing bracket. My VS Code automatically creates the closing tag, but the closing tag is just whatever you made for the opening tag, but with a slash in the front. So that's that. So if we put like hello world inside this P tag, we'll see hello world on the web page. If you want to make a bigger text, you can use the H1 tag, which stands for heading or header. Header 1 is the biggest header. You can do H2 to make it slightly smaller. And the smallest tag is H6 for the heading, but we probably won't be using that. So you probably want some kind of title, right? So I'll put like research outreach portal, whatever. Now to create a checkbox, you're gonna make an input tag, and the type of the input is a checkbox. Since we don't need anything inside the checkbox, we can just close the tag right away, like so, with a slash and this closing bracket, instead of what we do here, which is opening and closing tag. This is just one tag that like opens and closes. So that's a checkbox. As you can see, we can check and uncheck it. We're gonna give it an ID, just so we can keep track of it later. This is gonna be the food checkbox. So food. To create a new line, we're gonna use BR. That just creates a line break. And now that we have a line break, let's say we copy this, and you'll see another checkbox here, food. But this one is gonna be clothing, so let's change the ID to clothing. Let's change the name to clothing. And then we need one more, which is shelter. So that should be good right now. Let's say we don't have a password yet. We just want them to check the box and click a button. So no problem. We're gonna create a button tag. And now we do want to have an opening and closing tag, because we want to put something in here, like click me. Maybe I should say submit. Here, we want to know when it's clicked, right? So we're going to create a script tag, and this just means everything in the script tag is going to be JavaScript. So whatever code we want to run, we just put inside this script. So we're going to make a function called it's called onSubmit, and for now, let's just make it alert the user that the button was clicked. Button was clicked. So here in the onClick, we're just going to do onSubmit. So how the syntax works, you make a button and you do onClick equals, and then in quotes you put the name of the function. So this should give us a button that when it's clicked, right, it says a button was clicked. Now how do we make it, how do we get the values of these checkboxes? Let's focus on the food one first. So create a variable called food. This is how we do it in JavaScript. It's let food. It's going to be a boolean, determining whether the food checkbox was clicked. So we go to the document being this web page. Inside the document, we get the element with the ID of food. So we call get element by ID. and then the ID is food. So this will get us this checkbox right here. How do we know if it's checked? This element has a property called checked. So to prove that to you, instead of alerting the button was clicked, let's alert this Boolean value. So right now it says false, and now that we checked it, it'll say true. And I'll do it again. It's true, and it's false. So let's do something similar for the other two variables, clothing and shelter. Like same syntax. And I mean, we don't need to really alert anything, right? But now we essentially now we have variables. If we want to know if all three are checked, we can do something like if food and shelter and clothing. I did not. Right, then we just want to alert like all checked or something like that. And now this doesn't do anything, but if we submit all of them, it'll say all checked. So now we have a way of determining which ones are checked. Yeah.